Katie Price was reportedly thrown off her connecting flight from New York to Las Vegas after refusing to wear a face mask just days after finishing rehab at the Priory. The model, 43, jetted to Las Vegas with her fiancé Carl Woods, 32, who shared Instagram stories showing the couple as they sat in the airport waiting to board on Wednesday amid rumors they are preparing to tie the knot in the U.S. A fellow traveler on Katie's flight took to Twitter to allege that Katie, who is currently awaiting sentencing for a drink-drive crash, had been escorted off the flight after being asked to put on a mask 4 times. Despite the tweets, a source close to Katie insisted she chose to exit the plane as she had been speaking to her kids when she was instructed about the mask. Videos shared on Instagram showed Woods enjoying the sights of Las Vegas at around 5 a.m. local time on Wednesday morning, while Mail Online understands Katie was eventually let back onto a separate connecting flight. Katie's fellow tourist took to Twitter to share details of the alleged incident, writing, "Katie Price just got thrown off our flight from New York to Las Vegas with her boyfriend. So annoying and embarrassing. Wear your bloody mask, was it worth it?" Apparently she was asked 4 times to put mask on and she refused when warned she would be taken off the plane. She said, "Go on then." They had no idea who she was. Carl looked mortified. "She said to me I didn't do anything. Matching cream tracksuits, so embarrassing." When she flew from London, Price was seen wearing a mask. On learning Woods had shared footage from Vegas on social media, the passenger added, "They wouldn't have, flown by Delta. Lol. Apparently they're, banned." It has yet to be confirmed which airline Katie Price was flying with from New York to Las Vegas, but Mail Online has contacted AA, Delta and JetBlue for comment. Although they did not comment on whether a passenger was ejected from a flight, a spokesperson for Delta told Mail Online, in accordance with the U.S. federal mandate, Delta requires all its customers over the age 2 to wear a face covering throughout their journey. Customers may temporarily lower their masks to eat or drink, but they must remain on at all other times. "The safety of our customers and employees is always our top priority." Katie's friend however disputed the claims, telling The Sun, Katie was on the phone to her kids so had pulled the mask down to be heard more clearly. She was just finishing up the call when cabin crew came over and told her she needed to wear the mask over her mouth. On the account from the traveler, the friend went on, "Not true. She chose to exit the plane as she hadn't finished speaking to her kids. She just walked off and got the next flight out, there was no big drama." A representative for Katie declined to comment when approached by Mail Online. Their trip comes as sources claim they are set to tie the knot, in Katie's 4th wedding. During their stateside stint, they're madly in love and want to make things official as soon as possible. She wants to become Mrs. Woods as soon as she can. The flight comes after U.S. lifted its travel ban and while Katie awaits sentencing for her drink-drive smash. She is due to be sentenced on 15th of December, and while she is not on license, she will have asked a probation officer for permission to fly. Katie, who has been engaged a whopping 8 times and married 3, became engaged to Carl in April after just 10 months of dating. The couple are now said to be flying to the States to make things official, with Carl documenting their trip on social media. Carl shared an image of a pint of beer and said he was headed to his second home before posting a video of Katie on her phone with a departure board in the back. Mail Online has contacted Katie's representatives for comment. She is mum to son Harvey, 19, whose father is Dwight York, Jr., 16, and Princess, 14, from her previous marriage to Peter Andre, and son Jet, 8, and daughter Bunny, 7, from her marriage with her third ex-husband Kieran. The Sun claimed that Katie is preparing to wed Carl after the pair were seen on his story jetting to Vegas amid her ongoing legal woes. Last week, Katie completed her court-assigned rehab order following her car accident on September 28, after which she tested positive for alcohol and Class A drug cocaine, and she is now readying herself to discuss the crash. Following the crash, she pleaded guilty to drink driving, driving whilst disqualified and driving without insurance before being sent to complete her rehab course. She could now face jail. She has no driving license after being disqualified for 2 years in 2019, and has been banned from the road 6 times. Chair of the bench Julie Hutton gave Katie an interim driving ban, warning, "We regularly send people to prison for driving whilst disqualified." She was told that her sentence would be deferred until 15 December on the condition that she have treatment at the Priory, and not commit any further offences. She was told she must also engage with the probation service. Ms. Hutton told her, "On that basis, Ms. Price, you are free to go and good luck at the Priory." While Katie is not on license, she will still have needed to have asked permission from her probation officer before jetting away. Despite awaiting sentencing, Katie appears to have squeezed in the trip to Vegas, where she is rumored to be headed down the aisle. The day before their departure, she broke her silence on the crash. She said, "I got behind the wheel of the car. I regret it. I have upset people around me, and I have upset myself. I could have been hurt, or I could have been dead. I could have killed someone, or I could have injured someone.